So that's the next question about you loving basketball. That's one of your loves.
Yeah, that's what I do. I hoop.
Right. You to this day you still hoop?
Yes, sir. I
You the OG on the court.
Yeah, I'm an old head now.
You got the old All-Star Converse on,
Nah,
shorts.
Not that old.
Okay.
Them
And the
ankle
glasses and
tears.
shit.
Yeah, not that old, but I still
Right.
play with the young boys a little
Right.
bit. But these knees ain't in, so
Right,
you know what I'm saying.
right.
Now it's
No, come
once
on now.
it's once a week, and I'm affiliate it for 3 days,
Right.
and
I love
it's
it.
all
That's
upper
real.
body.
That's
You
real.
know what I'm saying?
I box a lot, but I still do boxing. But I used to play all kind of sports. Even being a comedian and all that. And one time about in '09 when Michael Jackson died, I was playing football and I went to, back in Atlanta, and I went to get a catch and it came down and cracked my knee. And I had to get 3 screws in it, and I was by myself. I had no wife and no family taking care of me. So I had to get like crawl to places in the house, man, hobble and shit. And I had to do shows. Shows were booked. I get this money. I had to get on a wheelchair. And people would ride me, to the airport. That's a comedian.
Right.
Wheelchair my ass around and shit. It was hobbling. And I had to perform concerts. I had to sit down and do the concert. And I had to hobble up there. I haven't played sports since then. I was like, I might shoot with you, talking shit. We just hoop out, whoop, whoop. But to play. Back and forth, I don't do that no more, man.
Yeah.
I'm too old, man. When that happened, I was like, I ain't got nobody to take care of me, man. This is bull, So.
Well, I mean, that's how I got discovered. So it was like, they
Right.
discovered me hooping.
That's what
know
I was gonna say.
saying?
Yeah.
And I went in for the audition for Sunset Park.
Right.
And it actually me and my big brother Anthony Hall,
Yeah,
Chicago.
Come on. Yeah.
We go to the audition. Me and him he like, calm down, cause you being too serious. It's just a movie. So me and him get into it. I'm cracking on him because we shit talkers.
This is an audition, right?
This at the audition.
Oh, hell.
So I didn't Danny DeVito and them see it, but I'm just fresh off the street. Like,
Right,
man,
sure.
hoop, shut up.
Right.
We talking crazy, but they like that interaction. You know what I'm saying? So they was just like, yo, he need to come back and read for the other character. And I was like, well, I don't know how to read because I really was going in to be an extra. Because they said that they was looking for real basketball players to play against the actors. And I was like, and then they was like, you're really good, so you could get that $100 a day. And I was like, $100 a day?
Right.
Woo-wee, let's go. I was pumped.
Right.
God never did nothing on TV or nothing like that. I just was a high school basketball player. And when I went after that little interaction with me in Chicago, they noticed me. They asked me to come back and read. I came back and read, got an agent, came back and read. Booked it, didn't know nothing about acting, learned everything on set from talent and Terrence Howard. They taught me everything. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing. Didn't know no blocking.
Really?
Yeah, I was straight green. I had been acting a week, and they told me I booked it. I didn't even know what booked it meant. Never flew first class. The first time I ever was in first class. You know what I'm saying?
You was a natural in that, but I know it's a basketball movie, and the basketball skills are important, but you got to be able to talk and communicate with someone, and to be able to do that. And you had never what do you think? I mean, it can be God's talent, I get that, but what do you think is how did you? What the fuck? You just because you didn't care. I ain't give a fuck. I'm going to do whatever.
I think what it is, it's a lot of comedians from Chicago. A whole lot of comedians in this game that's from Chicago. Mm-hmm. We grew up having to basically protect yourself. If you ain't got no jokes to snap back,
right. It's the fist.
That's it. You a fish. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I had, we ain't had no money. I ain't had really no good clothes, dudes. You a bum, yeah, but I seen that roach run across the TV. You know what I'm saying? So I had to snap back. Right, I was snap back. So it was like I was already class clown and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I had the personality for it. And I think they probably saw that, you know what I'm saying, along with it. And I was never nervous on set. I didn't care how big of an actor that person was or nothing. My granny always told me, to treat everybody the same, whether it's the EP or the extra. You treat everybody the same. They put their clothes on just like you. Sure. So I never had no hang up on, I idolize Sam Jackson, but I work with him. But at that time when I'm working with you, I'm Worm. Right. I ain't Antwon. Antwon idolizes Sam. But Worm and Coach Carter is two different ball games. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to separate it. And that's what I was able to do. So I think it was easier for me to transition into that because I didn't have no fear because I played sports and sports was competitive and I'm a competitor. You know what I'm saying? So I think I used that to translate it.
That's dope. That's dope. If you like that clip hit the subscribe button or the notification bell. In fact, why don't you hit both of them?